What a great day at this film festival for the students here at Lynn University. Unbelievable. What a great turnout, first of all. It's amazing. So I was just telling them, of course, that the car matches the statue, or does the statue match the car? I'm not quite sure which came first. I think the statue and then the car.
The 23rd annual Student Film Showcase featuring.
So this film was shot, it's about a guy who gets stranded on as well.
Sandra Shaw, WPBF 25 News.
Well, Lamborghini now has their new sport utility coming out at the end of the year. It's called the Lamborghini Urus. It's going to be the most powerful sport utility on the planet, 650 horsepower. It's a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, so it's a really exciting SUV. So we'll have that at the end of the year, and make sure you come on out to Lamborghini Palm Beach and check it out.
To watch these young artists watching their films up on like an actual movie screen, and to be celebrated as young artists, that's really encouraging for me, and it inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing. So.
Hello.
There we go. You look incredible.
Well, thank you.
Gotta get a little less.
Helicopter in the front yard. We did all the inside of your house at the ranch.
sorry.
Remember when you landed the helicopter at Mazzoni Farms? Richard Maycheck and I did all that work for you.
Oh,
That was a long time ago.
And Mr. Reynolds, right there.
yes, sir.
There we go.
Hi. When the picture came out, sales went up 70%.
Of course.
And you can sit right in
And
that chair right
the
there.
president of Trans Am called me and said, Mr. Reynolds, you're going to have a Trans Am for life. And I said, great. And so the next year, I didn't get one, and I didn't want to be a son of a bitch, but I was anyway. I called and said, I had probably some mistake somewhere or something, but I didn't get the Trans Am this year. And he said, where did you think you were from? The man, the president of the Trans Am last year told me. He said, he died.
Uh-oh. So the deal did
He
too.
died.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So what's been the most fun part about being out there again and telling all the stories?
Well, I can't tell the same story over and over again. I mean, so I lie.
Ask you, it's obviously this is something that you do, being here every year, no matter what you're doing. Why is it important for you not only to give the scholarship, but to be here in person to support these kids?
Well, this is everything. This is the beginning for them. And if they really care about what they're doing, and obviously I don't think they'd win this scholarship unless they did. For example, the last 3 or 4 winners have all worked on every show in Florida, and a couple in New York, and I'm really proud of it. I mean, it's not easy to do.
No, it's not.
Everybody together?
My pleasure.
The only thing missing this time is the popcorn. Remember the popcorn?
Yeah. And Michelle sitting on your lap.
All right, everyone first at center. Center.
That's why I love Burt.
First year Suzanne's doing the scholarship.
That's great. That's great. Watch where you put your hand. No acting required. No acting needed. Me too, hashtag.
Okay, all right. But I want you to know I don't need this. Okay? I'm doing it because you asked me to do it. They moved. Moved? That's weird. They didn't tell me they were going to move. You're not allowed to know. Excuse me? This guy shows up on the road. Are you serious?
and directed it, maybe even edited it. Because your parents didn't have the cheese to help you make a proof, dear. Ooh, you can only have 4 sticks now. Nobody's got to touch 1,096 now. Just get used to it, cause there'll be no quiz. Ooh, what crazy career you live now. Easy enough to try to handle politics now. But it's what you want, hope it's all uphill. You could be the next Spike Lee. Ooh, you can only have 4 sticks now. Maybe even Spielberg, Tarantino, Scorsese. Why not? Hey, a kid can't dream. You better sit all over your mouth now. Ooh, you can only have 4 sticks now. You're gonna need a little, little more than a little. Your parents will afford to see you stop me. If you're slumming, they'll be bumming. So start chumming and becoming friends with someone who invests in you. Ooh, student showcase for your flicks, dear. We've been doing it since 1996, dear. It's about you now, we'll reward your skill. Ooh, get money for your flicks, dear. Get your started on the making of it, dear. Time for you to shine, now we beat this here. Ooh, student showcase for your flicks, dear. We've been doing it since 1996, dear. It's about you now, we'll reward your skill. So let's start this show, all these movies kill.
All right, you guys are coming late? What happened? So many open seats. No? Can you guys see okay? How about the lobby? You guys get to play any video games out there? Anybody? Some of you? Well, good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, I'm back again. I apologize. You are stuck with me for another year. But welcome to the Student Showcase of Films, everybody. You look great. You look great. Atlantic High School, where are you? On the plan, right there. It's time to meet the executive producer of this show and Palm Beach County's deputy film commissioner. Please welcome the vivacious and effervescent, the Princess Peach to my Mary, Michelle Hillary.
That's a big belly. Thank you so much, Frank. Welcome to the 23rd celebration of Florida's finest student filmmakers. The Student Showcase of Films is Florida's largest student film competition and award show. Designed to foster independence and discover new voices, the Student Showcase of Films has created an environment for student filmmakers to showcase their talents and explore their aspirations. We see your dedication, skill set, and passion to tell stories. This community embraces you and the continued growth of a vibrant and sustainable production industry. Part of that sustainability, part of that industry is all about you right here in this room. We have some amazing people here today in the audience, cheering you on. While you may not hear from them on this stage today, they are the important people making it all happen behind the scenes. From the Palm Beach County Board of County Commissioners, we have Commissioner Mary Lou Berger. On behalf of Mayor Melissa McKinley, we have Kelly Burke. Please help me welcome Representative Emily Schlossberg. From the Palm Beach County Housing of Economic Sustainability and the Office of Public Information, we have the Deputy Director, Sherry Howard, and Director, Lisa De La Ronda. From the School District of Palm Beach County, we have the Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Miss Diana Fetterman. In addition, we have the Executive Director of the Tourist Development Council, Glenn Jurgensen, and Film Commissioner, Chuck Eldard. And of course, we have board members of the Tourist Development Council and the Film and Television Commission. Thank you all for being here today. This year, over 600 student entries were submitted, representing 80 different schools from around the state of Florida. Out of those 600 entries, 253 moved on to our 42 judges from around the globe. Out of those 253 submissions, we found our top 32 finalists to be recognized here today. Presenting more than $12,000 in cash awards and prizes to those winners. Finalists or not, this showcase celebrates all of you, and we applaud you for having the courage to share your work with us. We are so proud and incredibly privileged to once again host the Student Showcase of Films at this wonderful, amazing Wall Performing Arts Center here at Lynn University, a place that has hosted numerous world-class performers, theatrical shows, and even lectures, and yes, even a presidential debate. It is my sincere pleasure to welcome to the stage our gracious host, the Assistant Dean of Lynn University's College of Communication and Design, Miss Yolanda Howe.
Good morning. Good morning. That's better. On behalf of President Kevin Ross and the Dean of the College of Communication and Design, I welcome you to the Student Showcase of Films. In the College of Communication and Design, we learn by doing, giving you hands-on experiences to lead you throughout your college career and beyond. As you know, every film tells a story, with majors such as digital art and design, animation, advertising, social media and public relations, and of course, film and television production. We teach you to tell your best story possible. Here's an example of an ad that one of our animation students created for Lego Dimensions. He entered it in the Addies and won silver on a national level. It's a great example of how we combine advertising, animation, motion graphics, and to work in the professional world. Let's take a look. Pretty cool, huh? Technological advances will create enormous possibilities for us that we can't even predict. We might imagine one of you could create entertainment for a self-driving car, or perhaps you'll create games for a software company. Or maybe you'll create something for augmented reality. After the show, some of you have signed up to get a real-world experience with virtual reality, a new trend in computer entertainment. Right now, I've got a short video that shows one of our professors, Dave Baer, who created how art and virtual reality can be combined for a dramatic effect. Take a look.
That's a quick change. I feel like Mariah Carey. Without the, you know. Thank you, Michelle and Yolanda. That was cool, right? Cool stuff they're doing here, right? Yeah, Lynn University. Real treat for you coming up. If you've grown up in South Florida the past 15 to 20 years, you have definitely seen our next presenters. In the world of local commercials, they are the kings and queen. From carpeting to pests and even all the way to the storage wars of Miami, these three pitchmen and a lady have definitely invaded your screens more than once. I'm going to ask them to come center stage when they come. So I'm actually, am I still on this? Can we turn this one on? Can we get this? Yeah, there we go. So please help me welcome center stage. The lights will come on in a second, I promise. Louis and Loretta Morano from Capital Carpet and Tile. Greg Rice from all those pesky Hewlett commercials. And former TV anchor and Storage Wars auctioneer, Bob Nichols, everybody. Thanks, Frank. It's really our pleasure to be here, right, Mom?
Of course, Louis. Where would we go anywhere else?
That's a good question, Mom. Why would we go anywhere else?
Lou.
But you know what?
Lou, that's what your mom said.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why we came here? Why? They invited us. They asked us, come.
They did invite us. Of course they did. Why would they invite anyone else?
Well, they could have invited a lot of people.
Stop bugging me, Louis.
Bugs? Did somebody say bugs?
What? Bugs? Did somebody say bug? Who wants to buy a bug? Hey, you go down 5 and 5 and go 25 and go 35. 5 and 5 and 5 and go 35. Who wants to go 5 and 5 and go 35? What?
That's about that auctioneer stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg.
Get back in line.
I couldn't help it. I have to sell something.
We're here today to present an award.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, Greg. The Commercial PSA Award. Should we take a look at the finalists, Mom?
Absolutely. Why would we look at anyone else?
Roll the tape.
Hey!
Alright, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start it.
Anybody ready to smile?
Wow! Nice!
What do you think, buddy? Isn't it cool?
Wow! You're doing it wrong. You need like 20 pieces of pollen.
Alright, buddy, I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. No pee-pee. Hey.
Wow, I am so honored to win this award. I just want to thank the Palm Beach Film and Television Commission for giving us a platform to tell stories, because I really believe that this is the generation that's going to make some changes. And I think that we have some amazing filmmakers here that are going to be the people that spark those changes. I want to thank Montfort Academy, and I want to thank Skyra Studios and all of my friends and crew members here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Michael. For many years, our company, ITV, has built a reputation for quality health and medical programming with support from our network of prominent doctors, hospitals, and health-related organizations.
Mental health awareness is a movement to bring positive attention to a public health issue and change the stigma surrounding this very real human condition. This important crusade is very close to my heart and to the heart of our nation. It is our profound honor to sponsor and present the award for the Mental Health Awareness PSA category. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Depression is more than just feeling sad. I feel worthless.
Hi, everybody. I want to thank my mom because she's my biggest inspiration. And Mom, I want to thank Mr. Curdy for being awesome. And I want to thank the teachers I had at G-Star for creating me. I want to thank Christian, you're my boo, and honestly, you're one of the reasons why I started film. I want to thank everybody that came, from John I, Hyro, Hector, Terrace, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And mental health is not a joke. You know, depression, you can't just tell somebody to get over it. It's not that easy. Please get them help. And if someone has anxiety, you know, help them. Everyone struggles differently. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Please welcome my good friend, Andrew Cato. I won't make it in.
Thanks, Frank. What an inspired afternoon. I'm really enjoying seeing all of the people accept their awards. Last year, the Student Showcase of Films was proud to rename the documentary category in honor of our next presenter. She's an accomplished producer, director, actress, ballroom dancer, and arts enthusiast. She serves on both the international and national committees for the performing arts at the Kennedy Center and sits on the board of directors for the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission and the Palm Beach Cultural Council, and is the former chairman and co-founder of the Burt Reynolds Institute for Film and Theater. Currently, she is making her Broadway debut as a producer for Children of a Lesser God, on stage now at Studio 54 in New York. Her commitment to the Student Showcase of Films over the years has earned her a place in its history. To present the Suzanne L. Needland Documentary Award for the very first time, please welcome my dear friend, Miss Suzanne Needland.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about.
We met at the Burt Reynolds Theater in Jupiter, which is now the Maltz Jupiter Theater, and Andrew is back running it. But if all of you high school students and college students look to your left and right, or when you get back to school, remember you may be having these lifelong relationships, which are fantastic, with people you know right now and who you're working with right now. So I just love you very much. Thank you. Magic. So thanks to the judges, because it was not an easy task narrowing down to only 3 finalists. It was a very difficult process. I'm thrilled to show you what rose to the top, so let's take a look.
I just think that we are in an environment here at Mount Burt that should be the norm instead of the exception.
I've come to realize that home isn't within 4 walls. It is in things that you love, people that you love, passions that you have.
Oh yeah.
Back, aim and shoot for the stars. Exercise your brain, sharpen your skills, make school your goal, aim high, score high, you can do it someday.
I am truly humbled and honored to present for the very first time the Suzanne L. Needland Documentary Award to Howard W. Blake High School and the film Someday. Filmmakers Maddie Glass, Brianna Forrest Smith, and Shane Theobald. Congratulations.
I would like to thank the amazing Gordon
the Tampa Bay Strong Dogs, my amazing TV and film teacher, Mr. Sean Phillips, my mom, and finally my incredible crew who's here with me today, Brianna, Shane, Kyle, and Grace. In a world where athletes are revered as heroes, I was fortunate enough to meet basketball superstar Robbie Gordon. His is a story of determination, overcoming adversity, and the power of dreams, goals, and hard work. You see, Robbie has been wheelchair-bound since birth. We are truly grateful that he and his family allowed us to tell his valuable, heartbreaking, and heartwarming story. The world was abuzz with the 2018 Winter Olympics, but did you know that the Paralympics ended March 18th? Some of the world's most powerful and impressive athletes competed in sports like hockey and skiing, proving to the world around them that your limitations can become your greatest assets. Thank you to the Palm Beach Student Showcase of Films for this incredible honor.
So it's been an incredibly special journey for me to be a longtime judge and presenter for the Burt Reynolds Scholarship and the Sarah Fuller Scholarship. It's through this experience that I have had the joy of meeting so many incredibly gifted young filmmakers. And I must say the future of filmmaking here in Florida is really bright. Now I want to welcome a man whom I have had the privilege to call teacher, mentor, and a great, great friend for many years. Mr. Burt Reynolds is not only a living Hollywood legend, but also Palm Beach County's own native son. Now, obviously, there's no need to remind any of us of all the great accomplishments and contributions that Mr. Burt Reynolds has made to the film and TV industry, internationally, nationally, as well as on our local level. However, today we have a special treat. Let's take a look at the trailer for his latest film, The Last Movie Star, which is currently in theaters, as well as some of Mr. Reynolds' incredible body of work. Roll the film.
Got to show you this. What do you think? Well, you're being honored. You'll be presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award. So what?
You told him I was just 24/7 driving slate for the entire weekend.
Look who the previous winners are. Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, and Clint Eastwood.
Oh, what?
Hi.
Mr. Edwards.
Yeah. You should see this rat hole. You're there already. Just enjoy it. What the hell is this?
This is the festival. Welcome to Nashville.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Edwards, I didn't tell you how much fun we are to have you here.
How are you?
Thank you for coming to the film festival. Let's get you over the red carpet.
But how are you even here?
Because Clinton, Jack, and Bobby De Niro were one.
You are the only one stupid enough to show up.
There are things I've done. Where's Vic?
You left.
Vic! Sloshed.
Yo, babe.
Bang. Oh my God.
I'm tired of feeling like a has-been.
The #1 box office star for 5 years in a row.
6.
6, I'm sorry.
Take the next exit.
Take some different. Where are you guys?
He's on some weird memory tour or something.
I gotta hit you up. I can't believe it.
Is it true that you doubled Burt Lancaster?
I did double somebody on that picture. I had to pull off a horse in a dress. An audience will forgive a shitty act too if you can wow in Act 3.
The Hollywood Critics Association awarded you Best Newcomer of the Year.
That's the only time I ever agreed with critics.
So
yours, very good friends, John Voight and Clint Eastwood.
Yes. I like to go out with those guys because they get real good scenes. I would have had Warren Beatty here, but he'd get the wrong name. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, is they handed him an envelope, and he opened it up, and he read the wrong name. Now, I've done a lot of dumb things, but I can read the name.
Well, I have to say that I was fortunate enough to go to the world premiere of his film at Tribeca last April, and the fans were wonderful. And we had some incredible situations. We had a guy on a bike in New York City who followed us, I think, for an hour. We were amazed. And just when we would think we lost him, he would come biking up. And this is the streets of New York City. It's amazing how many people love Mr. Reynolds, and wherever he goes, he's shown the love by athletes, coaches, actors, singers, and of course his fans that aren't even in the entertainment business. But it's truly amazing. And that gentleman, we just weren't so sure how safe he was, because he does sign autographs and kiss babies for everyone. So that was just an unusual situation. But I wanted to get to why we're here, which is the Burt Reynolds Scholarship. And we had a wonderful time meeting all of them at Mr. Reynolds' house. The scholarship finalists are Emily DiGiaco, Mariana Kemaklidentis, and Brianna Seberg from A.W. Dreyfus School of the Arts, and Abby Longhofer from G-Star School of the Arts. All females. Yes! The first time ever. I have to say, for as many years as we have been doing this, it's usually male-dominated, so it was interesting this year that the finalists were all female. Mr. Reynolds invited all of them to his home to interview with himself as well as the panel of judges.
They're still there.
Here's an exciting new cutscene on how their day went.
Thank you very much.
So now, here to present the Film Florida-sponsored Sarah Fuller Scholarship Award, which is presented to one of the finalist that you just met on the screen, is the Executive Director of Film Florida, Mr. John Lux.
Hello, good morning. Nice to see you. Thanks for having us. Thank you so much, Suzanne and Mr. Reynolds. It's a real pleasure to be here this morning. Film Florida is a statewide, not-for-profit trade association that provides a leadership role in Florida's film, television, and digital media industry. Our organization is made up of local film commissions, private industry, associations, educational institutions and students, as well as labor organizations. On behalf of our organization, I'm here to present the Sarah Fuller Scholarship to a very deserving individual. The Sarah Fuller Scholarship is in recognition of Sarah Fuller, a true pioneer in Florida's production industry. The scholarship honors her memory by supporting future filmmakers and encouraging excellence in motion picture education. This morning, it's my honor to present this year's winner of the Sarah Fuller Scholarship from A.W. Dreyfus High School of the Arts, Mariana Kamacleotis.
The Burt Reynolds Scholarship for all of these amazing opportunities, and the Sarah Fuller Scholarship, Palm Beach Film Commission, the amazing Film and Television Department at Dreyfus School of the Arts, and all of my great friends who helped me, all my crew and all my films, and everyone who stays after with me and watches me struggle with animation or filmmaking or anything that I strive to do. And I'm so honored to receive this award and so grateful. Thank you.
Her passion, intelligence, humor were also undeniable. And to top it off, her goal is to break through a thick glass ceiling in the industry by becoming a top female cinematographer. It's our hope that this award will be a small step towards her big dreams. The 2018 winner of the $2,500 Burt Reynolds Scholarship from A.W. Dreyfus School of the Arts is, want to say it together?
Sure. Brianna.
Seabird.
Extremely grateful to receive this award. I first would like to start with a couple of thank yous to the people who have constantly supported me throughout my filmmaking journey. First, my parents. My parents have constantly supported me in my dreams of becoming a filmmaker. I love you guys. Second, my amazing teachers at Dreyfus School of the Arts. Mr. Reynolds, the love and support you have given back to the Palm Beach community is truly admirable. I aspire to be like you one day and am extremely grateful for your scholarship, as I will be able to use it at the University of Southern California next year. I also would like to mention that this was the first year ever that there was a group of all-female finalists for this award, and that every single one of them are extremely unique and talented individuals. Thank you all so much for this award, and I would like to conclude with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Thank you.
Because your parents didn't have the cheese to help you pick the fruit, dear. Oh, you can help me up on six now. You're expected to 2026 now. Hi, Mom and Dad. Ooh, crazy.
with our supercar guys today. Howard, Lawrence, Sydney, Mason. Michelle, what a great show today.
Thank you so
And
much.
a very interesting theme, video games. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, every year we pick a new theme, and it's very relevant this time of year. Actually, it's very relevant, period, with our young people. So that was the thing that we decided to go with this year.
Are you happy with today so far?
So far, so good. We've had a great turnout. The media was impressive. I got these guys around me. What else can we do better right here?
All right, great to see you. See you back inside.
I'm Tim Bird, the Birdman, for Palm Beach Live, Work, Play, and Palm Beach Television. I'm here with Rob Van Winkle, better known as Vanilla Ice. He needs no introduction, but I do that for
those of you who
for
don't know.
ceremonies, for ceremonial purposes.
2 names.
We're at the student showcase, the film showcase from the Palm Beach Film Commission, and boy, what a show it was.
Yeah.
You showed a trailer of a new film.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Well, it's a film documentary. Everybody's been saying, why don't you write a book? And I said, well, I'm not ready yet. I got many more chapters. And they said, I think it's time to at least start it. So I got persuaded. And you never know how it's going to turn out. But you know, the film guys have been following me around doing the I Love the 90s tour, which is very successful, 150 shows we did last year.
Is that fun for you, by the way?
Oh, I get to be a teenager on the weekends, and I come back home Monday through Friday, and I'm doing the Vanilla Ice Project, my TV show.
DIY,
so
yeah.
I got to accept responsibility at that point. But
Sure.
the weekends are great.
That's wonderful.
But no, it's a lot of fun, and you know, this is a great event here, and I'm honored to come back. This is my 5th year, and you know, legends like Burt Reynolds, yourself, and everybody else that comes along to support, from the mayor to, you know, the Palm Beach Film Commission is you know,
Amazing.
top shelf.
Yeah.
And it's such an honor to see all and showcase all the local talent here in Palm Beach, and to see it. And it's amazing how it's evolving, but what a great avenue for these kids, right? To come up and find a purpose and a meaning and drive and motivation to do things.
I have to tell you, one thing I want to get back to your film in just a second. One thing I really love that you've been able to do is spread the demo. You know, kids in the 90s were digging on you who are now adults, and yet, you know, with your DIY TV show, that has a very broad demographic appeal. So you're getting some young people, some different demos, and so it's really, when you go out, it's really a great mix of people that respond to you. You know, and Ice Ice Baby was the beginning, that was the root, and then from there, I mean, it's just spread like wildfire, and I really hand it to you for that.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we can't pick our fans, they pick us.
Yes.
So I'm honored that, you know, a lot of people that come out are very young to my concerts, and I can do the math. I know they weren't born during Ice Ice Baby, but I know that they are kind of interlinked with the Ninja Turtles.
Sure, absolutely.
Because, you know, I grew up to it, our kids are growing up to it, but I think it just, you know, thank goodness for YouTube and all the new avenues out there, from Facebook to, you know, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all of it. It all helps now really get the message out and let people really enjoy it.
So your film, when's the release date?
I don't know the exact release date. Frank probably would know that better. Sometime this year, for sure. Wonderful. But it's coming. And the Vanilla Ice Project is I do have a release date on that. So the season 8 is starting August 11th.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And wish you continued success with that.
I appreciate it.
Tim Bird, the Birdman.
Birdman.
With Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
Live and in person here in Boca Raton at the Palm Beach Film Commission's Student Showcase. Big winners, great future for our country, for filmmakers coming out of South Florida. We love it. For Palm Beach Television and Palm Beach Live, Work, Play, I'm Tim Bird, the Birdman. Thank you. Yowza!
That's it, brother. Good man. Birdman.
I just have one question.
Birdman. What do you got?
You're such an American guy, but you've had such an amazing entertainment career. I'm sure you've traveled the world. Have you ever been to the Orient? Did anybody ask you in Japan to do Rice Baby? Or
Oh yes, absolutely. I have an ice cream company in all of Asia and Japan right now, and I go over quite often. I mean, I go Hong Kong through all through China, and I got a gig coming up in Singapore soon, and also I do business stuff unrelated to the music in those countries. And there's a lot of great things happening over there, and the fact that the world is just becoming smaller is a great thing, because we can all communicate, because we are all one, you know. And it's pretty neat to go over there to China, go all these different countries, and and you know, really relate and kind of break down those barriers.
Thanks, Rob. It's
You're
always
welcome.
great to see you.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
Always good.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.